The construction of the Egyptian pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, represents an extraordinary accomplishment in ancient engineering. Built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu around 2580–2560 BCE, the pyramids were massive tombs meant to honor the pharaohs and secure their transition to the afterlife. The choice of Giza, on the west bank of the Nile River, was symbolic, as it was associated with the realm of the dead. The shape of the pyramid, resembling the sun's rays, was believed to help the pharaoh ascend to the heavens and join the sun god, Ra. The construction of the Great Pyramid required detailed planning and significant resources. The sheer scale of the structure, made of around 2.3 million blocks weighing an average of 2.5 tons each, demonstrates the logistical capabilities of the ancient Egyptians. It is estimated that a workforce of tens of thousands, including skilled laborers, engineers, and seasonal workers, contributed to the construction over 20 years. The alignment of the pyramids is extraordinarily precise, with the Great Pyramid's sides almost perfectly aligned with the cardinal points of the compass. This suggests an advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics. The pyramid's base forms a nearly perfect square, demonstrating the Egyptians' ability to measure large distances with great accuracy. Tools like ropes, levels, and simple surveying instruments helped ensure precision in their measurements. One of the great mysteries of pyramid construction is how the massive stones were transported and lifted into place. It is believed that ramps were used, though the exact nature of these ramps is still debated. Wooden sleds and rolling logs may have been used to move the heavy blocks, reducing friction and facilitating their transport across the desert. The workers likely used copper chisels, hammers, and saws to cut the limestone blocks, though the harder granite stones used for the interior chambers required more advanced techniques. Water may have been poured on the sand to reduce friction as workers dragged the stones on sledges. The interior of the pyramid was as meticulously designed as the exterior. The internal chambers and passageways were carefully planned, with the king's chamber located at the heart of the pyramid. This chamber was constructed with enormous granite blocks, which were transported from Aswan, over 800 kilometers away. The Grand Gallery, a steeply inclined corridor, leads up to the king's chamber and reflects the Egyptians' precise engineering capabilities. To relieve the weight of the massive stones above the king's chamber, a series of smaller chambers, known as relieving chambers, were built to distribute the weight and prevent the chamber from collapsing. This innovation showcases the Egyptians' understanding of structural stress and load distribution. The workers who built the pyramids were not slaves, as once believed, but were well-fed laborers who lived in nearby villages. The outer casing of the pyramid, originally covered in polished Tura limestone, would have gleamed brightly in the sunlight, making the pyramid visible from great distances. Unfortunately, much of this casing was removed over the centuries, used for other building projects during the Middle Ages. Nonetheless, the core structure remains, a testament to the Egyptians' engineering prowess. The Egyptians also mastered the art of load-bearing structures and used corbelling techniques to support the weight of stones in ceilings, such as those in the burial chambers. The precision in constructing these chambers ensured the pyramid's stability over millennia. The apex of the pyramid, or capstone, likely made of gold or electrum, would have completed the structure, shining in the sun as a symbol of divine power. The surrounding landscape was an essential part of the entire pyramid project, demonstrating the Egyptians' holistic approach to architecture and landscape design. The construction techniques used in building the pyramids laid the foundation for future architectural advancements. The precision of their design and the complexity of their construction have baffled modern engineers and scientists for centuries. Despite the advancements in technology today, replicating the pyramids with the same level of precision and on such a scale would be a daunting challenge. Over time, the construction of pyramids evolved, with later pharaohs opting for smaller structures or different burial methods. However, the Great Pyramid of Giza remains the largest and most iconic of them all, standing as a symbol of the ancient Egyptians' ambition, skill, and reverence for their pharaohs. The engineering behind the pyramids also involved advanced knowledge of materials, as the Egyptians understood the properties of the stones they used. The heavy granite blocks for the interior chambers were selected for their durability, while the limestone used for the exterior provided a smoother, more aesthetically pleasing finish. The construction of the pyramids was more than just an engineering challenge. It was a social and economic endeavor that mobilized the entire kingdom. The pyramids were not isolated structures but part of a larger religious and ceremonial landscape. Temples, tombs, and monuments surrounding the pyramids created a sacred space, reinforcing the connection between the pharaohs and the gods. The logistics of pyramid construction required careful coordination, from the quarrying of stone to the transportation of materials and the organization of labor. While many theories have been proposed about how the pyramids were built, the exact methods remain a subject of debate among scholars. Despite modern technology and research, the full extent of the Egyptians' engineering techniques continues to elude us, adding to the mystique of the pyramids. What is certain, however, is that the pyramids stand as a testament to the ingenuity, determination, and engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians. Their ability to organize and execute such monumental projects over decades is a remarkable achievement in human history. Even after thousands of years, the pyramids continue to inspire awe and curiosity. They are a reminder of the incredible capabilities of ancient civilizations and their ability to achieve the seemingly impossible with limited technology. The pyramids remain a source of fascination for engineers, historians, and archaeologists, representing a pinnacle of ancient architectural and engineering achievement. In conclusion, the construction of the Egyptian pyramids was a complex and sophisticated process that required advanced knowledge of engineering, materials, and logistics. Their enduring presence is a tribute to the remarkable skills of the ancient Egyptians and their unparalleled ambition to build monuments that would last for eternity. Additionally, the sheer manpower needed for such an enormous construction project highlights the Egyptians' social and organizational systems. Building these structures was also a testament to the centralized authority of the pharaohs, who commanded such large projects. The pyramids' orientation toward specific astronomical points further demonstrated the Egyptians' deep understanding of the cosmos. Some theories suggest that the pyramids were also energy centers, although this is a more modern speculative theory without much ancient evidence. The pyramids' completion required not only brute force but also intellectual innovation that continues to challenge modern science. Many scholars now believe that the pyramids were designed not just as tombs but also as symbols of royal authority and divine power. This magnificent construction also speaks to the Egyptian mastery of using the natural environment to their advantage, such as harnessing the Nile's resources. Despite centuries of exposure to the elements, the pyramids have endured due to their precise construction techniques and material choices. To this day, they stand tall as both an engineering marvel and a cultural beacon from the ancient world. Their continued preservation is due to both ancient techniques and modern conservation efforts. The pyramid complex, especially the Great Pyramid, is one of the last remaining wonders of the ancient world. Its prominence in history books and modern media showcases the universal fascination with these structures.